I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that is connective to this collective, that's beautiful. I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that is all right. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind, time may be fluid, as well as energy. Let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes. Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? Collective messages, of course. Welcome, homies. Please do the trap a favor. Make sure you get them likes up on your way in. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always and always. Thank you. Happy Halloween! Just realized. And my finger flipped it to September. Come on. All right. Take a moment to get things ready while we see if anyone joins in for the live. One big stoner, excuse me for any all coughs. I'm almost over being sick as well, so there's that. All right. Where to begin? I'm going to get the regular old Rider Waite out for a minute. Hello, welcome in, homies. Welcome, welcome. Thankful to see y'all here. Messages for the collective, what homies need to know today. Ooh. And so it begins. Messages for the collective, what homies need to know today. Thank you. I just started hearing, it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's some hard times in the neighborhood. Why can't every day be just this good? Somebody's going to have a real good day. Don't matter how shitty your neighborhood is. Don't matter how shitty the circumstances are. It's going to be a real good fucking day. Great day to be alive. That is, let's try this trip, right? I think. Somebody's name could be Travis. Ooh. Ooh. Somebody getting married. Somebody wants to get married. Somebody has the desire, the will to do so. Let's get some true emotional on this. Some clarity. Clarification for the Fool. Thank you. Apparently, he needs to clarify his shocking news and karmic lessons. Clarification for the Eight of Wands in the reverse, please. Eight of Wands in the reverse, Eight of Wands in the reverse. That's a whole chunk. Knight of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Clarity for Knight of Wands in the reverse, please. Thank you. Clarity for the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Clarification on the Hierophant, please. Hierophant. Hierophant, please. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, Seven of Cups in the reverse. I didn't jump, so we're not taking it. Seven of Cups in the reverse for the collective. Thank you. Something about y'all done playing around. Y'all done skirting in somebody else's lane. That's for some of you. I like it. All right. Find the book here. All right, all right. So first and foremost, that Fool coming in with shocking news from a karmic lesson. Okay. The Fool comes to speak about folly, mania, extravagance, intoxication, delirium, frenzy, bewrayment. So somebody's coming out of a state of fantasy and into a state of light and mystery. I like that. That Nine of Wands in the reverse. Did I call it the Eight of Wands earlier? I think I did. My bad. Just waking up. It says, the figure leans upon his staff and has an expectant look, as if awaiting an enemy. Behind him are 8 other staves erect in orderly disposition, like a palisade. Reversed, it talks about obstacles, adversity, and calamity. And the clarification with it was secrets, under pressure, anxiety, decisions, time's running out, love, hate, pop the question, and secret accounts. Well, that can have a whole slew of meanings. Biggest one I'm getting like, you guys familiar with avoidant energy? You know, avoidant love, avoidant connection. That's like a breed of person. We had a, hang on, my cat's up on my desk. Get. I feel like we had someone who looked at you guys. Homie, I feel your energy is the Fool. All right? Shocking news. You're in Fool energy. Somebody looked at you in this Fool energy, this happy-go-lucky, this silly, this light energy, and they're like, man, the homie's fucking childish. The homie's fucking immature. The homie don't have their shit all together. They kind of looked at you like you were a karmic. Like you were a karmic lesson that they pat themselves on the back for not getting stuck having to learn, basically. But then they make it to the other side of this. There's no connection anymore. They can't get in touch with you. They can't talk to you. They just can't. And then all of a sudden they're like, man, was the homie really karmic or was I? I had all kinds of secrets I was keeping from them. My presence was putting them under pressure. It was giving them anxiety. It was putting so many decisions in their lap, making them feel like time was running out for something. Time was running out to fix all the issues. Issues, especially regarding love, hate. We had got that thing about somebody wants to get married. Maybe somebody wants to and somebody didn't. Somebody wanted to, somebody didn't. Whatever this is, I feel like it's not even necessarily that they didn't want to. Yes, that's a part of it. But they knew that the collective, they knew the homies would not want to marry them, would not be saying yes to them popping the question if they figured out all their secrets. They stopped, took a look around, they're like, you know, I'm not really feeling myself, so I don't think the homies are going to either. Good. Good thing they stopped themselves right there. Knight of Wands in the reverse. The clarification is too late. And love, child. Oh, God. So for some, that's a part of the secret. For some, those secret accounts and things they don't talk about involves a love child. That's not for everybody, but trust me, it does happen. Hello, welcome, homies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Some more of that this morning, huh? All right, let's read that Knight of Wands in the reverse. Comes to speak of rupture, division, interruption, and discord. Oh, are they picking up on Nicholas Underwood's energy over there? Wait a minute. Nicholas Underwood, huh? That's your name? I knew a Nick Underwood once. And I tell you right now, that man didn't have a speck of Jesus in him. You match in energies pretty well, babe. Anyway, somebody's come to realize it's too late for them to get the truth out, because the truth ain't good. It ain't gonna make nothing no better. Not their truth. King of Pentacles, the clarification, turning your back in the reverse, backstab in the reverse, and bumping heads in the reverse. Collective, I feel like many of you get to move on. You get to put the cycle of this Knight of Wands fucking karmic energy, karmic lesson behind you. You're moving towards something. This feels really good. Something that feels really good. A King of Pentacles that won't turn their back on you, won't stab you in the back, and won't be bumping heads with you. Yes, please. Fucking savage. I'll read the blurb on the King of Pentacles. The figure calls for no special description. The face is rather dark, suggesting also courage, but somewhat lethargic in tendency. Oh, I lost my spot. The bull's head should be noted as a recurrent symbol on his throne. So that could be very symbolic at this time, a bull's head. The sign of this suit is represented throughout as engraved or blazoned with the pentagram, typifying the correspondence of the four elements in human nature and that by which they may be governed. The divinatory meanings here are valor, realizing intelligence, business, and normal intellectual aptitude, sometimes mathematical gifts, and attainments of this kind. Success in these paths. And I just got a very, very, very beautiful feeling about love and multiplication. Thinking about the mathematics with that King of Pentacles. Ooh, congratulations, homies. On to the Hierophant. The clarification, getting readings and spell love. I feel like God stepped in, or is going to, and put an end to some cyclical fucking bullshit of this guy, this fucker, thinking they can come. Thinking they can come between you and your destiny. By way of anything. They finding out they can't. And they're finding out you're not alone. They're finding out you are under spiritual protection. Oh, bad news bears. A bad day to be a bear. Someone thought that they were going to have time to fuck around forever, fix things, get it right. You're just going to be waiting. Life don't work like that. Especially the collectives. This card comes to speak of desire, will, determination, and project. Somebody has the desire to dump out all your cups. Somebody has the desire to keep you attached to their empty cup. Bad news bears. Their desire is not the end-all be-all. Let me rephrase that. Their desire is not the end-all be-all for you, homie. But it just may be the end-all be-all for them. Because it's dirty. And dark. and shrouded in secrecy and ignorance. I'm hearing, whose fault is that? They wanted to do everything by hook or by crook. They did. Let them test out their assumptions as to where that gets them. All right. We'll get a little fun and we'll get some alphabet out here, shall we? I just started hearing too serious. Too serious. Been too serious. Time to relax. Time to smile. Time to have some fun. Yeah. Is that all we need for alphabet? Something about an RV. Somebody's name could be Rye. Somebody could like the catcher in the rye. Somebody feels very something. Something's very something. Very eerie. Somebody's very shy. Very doe-eyed. I think that's plenty. A, 2 E's, an O, Gen Z, something about Gen Z, something about genies, something about, a gin. Somebody watches Invader Zim. Favorite character is Gur. Somebody's being told, you're such a dear. You are such a dear. Somebody heard something. They heard your... Yikes. Some of you think that you are God. Like, you are God Almighty walking on the planet. It's, you work with God. You talk to God, you pray to God. You connect with God, but you don't feel like you are the God. Some people look at you like you think you are. There's something about a mole. Something's gone. A mole is gone. That makes me think, somebody could have went and done one of them surgery things and had some moles removed or something, but it makes me think somebody that you couldn't trust, a mole. That's what makes me feel like somebody you couldn't fucking trust. They're gone. Gone, baby, gone. Something about a small person with a great deal of body odor. Something feels heavy. Somebody has a very heavy sense of anger. Somebody has a very heavy sense of shame. Somebody used someone. Used them for a way to get gone. Somebody used somebody for a way to get gone. That can mean a lot of things. Be like, fucking using somebody's body so that you can numb out your fucking shit. It could be using someone because they have a vehicle. It could be using someone because they have a place to live, or getting in contact with somebody that you wouldn't usually get in contact with just because you know that they could help you get from state to state or something like that. And that could have multiple levels too, state to state. Somebody feels like they've been rizzed. Isn't that one of them cool kid words these days, rizzed? Somebody feels like they've been rizzed because they had to watch somebody else rise. And not even in a healthy, well, we all fucking know. N-O. No, they watched somebody get to where they wanted to be by using others. By doing some gross shit. Something about adding it all up. Something about a rise. Something about a raise. Something about a rose. Ruby. A ruby red rose. Somebody refers to God as Jah. Something about eggnog and a bog. Drinking it. Some eggnog and a bog of something about a business. Something about Bezos. Bezos. B-S-O-S. Bezos. Alright. Messages for the collective. What do the homies need to know today? Somebody's coming home to visit. Or y'all are going home to visit. So what do the homies need at this time? The home card. You don't want to fly out in the reverse. The song in the background that came on, Coming Home to Visit by Honest Dave, as soon as that card came out. So you tell me, is there significance? I feel like I need to get over there and read you guys the lyrics. Hold on one second. Pull them lyrics. Oh, hopefully you can hear me. I need to go drink some fucking liquefied onion. I didn't do it yet. All right. I feel like I should bring you guys over here for this part. I'm not going to pull any more cards. That was our last card, so I can't bring it. All right, so that home card I love the way that just happened. So the song is Coming Home to Visit by Honest Dave. Summers get colder when you get older and older. Just pause a minute. Can't stop the spinning. I'm glad November's over. Don't let whispers from your shoulder stop you from living. You gotta keep on swimming. And when this rain comes to an end, I'm coming home to visit. I'm coming home to visit, visit you. I'm coming home to visit. I can't stop these feelings when honestly I need healing. I think you 1 in a million. You think I'm 1 in a billion. We playing tag on the phone when you're stuck in Missouri. I'm trying to learn to be slow. You hate when I'm in a hurry. Makes me think about the time card and all that. I want to wrestle you pretty, that's how I be flirting. I want to be like SZA and Dot going 30 for 30. I took some meds, they ain't working. I kind of wish that I didn't. But when this rain comes to an end, when this rain comes to an end, I'm coming home to visit. Summers get colder when you get older and older. Just pause a minute, can't stop the spinning. I'm glad November's over. Don't let whispers from your shoulder stop you from living. You gotta keep on swimming. And when this rain comes to an end, when this rain comes to an end, I'm coming home to visit. Something about somebody felt shot down, so they started to shut down. Also, it coming in the reverse like that for you guys. When this rain comes to an end, I'm coming home to visit. It gives me the message that, baby, it ain't raining for you. Not today. You're at home in your own skin today. Congratulations, my dears. I love you guys. Hope you got some important messages here. If you guys are interested in my books, links below. If you guys want to donate, links below. And otherwise, just make sure you smash that like button. I love y'all. Till we speak again.